hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm just going to be doing an update video. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. I ended up taking a couple days off from vlogging because I've been a hot mess since coming home, to be perfectly honest with you. It's been pretty scary again at times. I went into the hospital, came out, and I feel like I accomplished nothing. I don't feel like I'm any stronger. I don't feel any better. I don't feel like any of my symptoms are relieved at this point. I feel like, yeah, there's like this gap of when I wasn't home, but usually I feel a lot better after leaving the hospital. Like, it's different, it's hard, but I do feel better usually. I also kind of feel like the hospitalization last year, like the transition home, was hard. I almost feel like that was preparing me for this one because this has been a lot harder. In the beginning when I came home, I was really hopeful because with my medicine to help me to eat, I was eating more. And with the antifungal medicine, I've had a little bit of an appetite. So it's like, okay, maybe we're turning the corner. And then with some pretty scary symptoms like chest pain, the blood pressure swinging now. So I'm going from like 85/64, guys, to like 200/110 with my blood pressure. It is a little bit ridiculous. So that really is not comforting numbers. And it's like you sit there with your medication and you're like, do I take this pill or do I not? Because the blood pressure is swinging so frequently that it's like it makes me hesitate if I should take the blood pressure medicine or not. And it's not a fun position to be in to try to figure this out. I do feel like sometimes I am a little bit on my own trying to figure it out because that's how confused my doctors are. And I know, like, you can't blame them for being confused, but it's very, very frustrating. So a lot's been going on still with my health since coming home. I definitely, quite a few times, I just sat in my room already crying, wondering why did I let them send me home, to be honest. Yeah, it's been overwhelming at times, and it's just a lot of symptoms, a lot still going on. I have tons of follow-up appointments, and I don't even know at this point how I'm going to have the energy to do some of them because there are just so many. I also did see my heart doctor today, and I actually did this video a few times, and I decided to scrap it and start all over because of the information I was given. So I decided to call him and let him know about the blood pressure swings, about the chest pain. This chest pain, guys, gets so bad that I would think like a cardiac event is coming on. Like, that's how severe and intense this chest pain gets. It's like heavy and tight and like stabbing, but at the same time, it feels like there's gonna be like a heart palpitation, like an irregular beat, but like a really bad one. I don't know, like it's the strangest feeling, honestly. But when I get that, it makes it hard to sleep. It makes it hard to function. And the weakness alone is making it hard to function. I get out of breath very easily if I'm walking like from the living room to the bathroom. It's hard to breathe. If I talk too much too fast, it's hard to breathe. Or sometimes it's just difficult to catch my breath and get enough air. So that was concerning. So of course I wanted to call him. I was like, let me just update him. I was hoping just for a phone call back, honestly. And they set me up with a telehealth appointment, which is totally fine. Like, that's great. He took me off my one blood pressure medicine. He's completely and utterly, totally confused in general about where this pain is coming from because the chest pain sounds a lot like heart attack, but I'm not having enough evidence that I had a heart attack or that I am having one, so they're not really sure. I am right now, though, in a high-risk category for any cardiac event such as heart attack or other things. That's what my paperwork says. So he switched my one medicine. I'm not coming off of it, but we're switching to something different. After looking at my labs, and I had interpreted this the same way, so I feel more comfortable now to share because obviously my family knows. They think I have a tumor on my adrenal gland, and I feel like the ball was dropped, guys. And it happens with chronic illness, to be honest with you. It stinks. The ball was dropped. Let me explain that. So these numbers have been indicating a tumor. And I kind of figured it was on the adrenal gland after I was looking at the blood work and stuff. Quite a few labs were coming back and like, okay, she could have a tumor. Whatever, but then I remembered that there was a small growth on one of my adrenal glands about 2 years ago. But see, I had gotten the scan or the ultrasound, I forget if it was an ultrasound or a CT, in urgent care, and it was for GI stuff. At that time, I wasn't eating. I had told my doctor, showed him the report, my endocrinologist. Basically, I was just in a really bad spot, again, with my health, but like completely different circumstances. And I wasn't eating. So the focus became me not being able to eat. And kind of, I guess, just in the shuffle of life, I completely forgot that there was ever anything seen. And I think my doctor forgot, to be honest, as well. So when this is all coming back, you know, you kind of want to kick yourself in the butt, like, okay, should we have worked that up a lot more? Most likely. Why, though, it's just been here, has it been causing symptoms? Why all of a sudden is it wreaking havoc in my body? I don't know. Again, more questions than answers, but you guys know that's the game we're in at the moment. So at this point, we're doing more labs. I have to leave home tomorrow. And it's just so stressful with the pandemic, guys. I'm trying to keep my stress levels down with all this chest pain, but it is what it is. I actually think I'm doing okay with that in general. I'm trying to think. And then I have an MRI scheduled, but it's not until June 2nd. That was the soonest they were able to get me in. So I am going to email my doctor and let him know that it's not going to be till then. And then I did let him know, and like I got to email rheumatology. There's just so many emails and so much communication that needs to go on, and like it needs to happen. It's vital, but it's so draining and it's so exhausting, and it's hard like to have a family member try to do it for you because they don't feel what you feel, you know what I mean? So hold on, water. Okay. So I've also been having random swelling, which I don't know if I might have mentioned this before, but it's like completely random. It'll be like this part of the arm that like is like swelled up like twice its size. It's not around like joints, which if it was around joints, it would make sense. For, you know, it would be my arthritis or, you know, something along those lines. Very easy to diagnose and treat. Whatever this is, they don't know. I don't know how many problems, guys, are going on at the moment. I'm thinking we're at least at 3 to 4 things going on, which would definitely be the infection, possibly the tumor, possibly a flare, or many, and possibly something else. So, but like the adrenal tumor could cause a lot of symptoms that I've been seeing. So like that in a way is kind of reassuring and exciting. I know that sounds so weird, doesn't it? But like it's exciting because it means I won't have to live like this forever. And it really gives me hope that removing that would improve my quality of life. But yeah, there's just so much, like I said, like the swelling, and I had appetite, now my appetite is decreasing again, the stomach pain is increasing. I am going to, just heads up, do another video and kind of do it about my pain, because I've been complaining a lot about pain. Pain is definitely something I struggle with, to be honest with you, on a daily basis. It just depends how bad it is. A lot of days, though, it is unbearable. But I want to kind of break down what is making this pain different. What am I doing at home to cope with it? And just show you guys like different things that I'm doing, because I feel like this experience, I need to at least try to educate others and try to at least, you know, find something good out of it. Like something good has to come from being admitted to the hospital, right? So I'm also going to be doing things I wish I did differently when I was admitted, which is mainly ER based. And then trying to think, there's also like my tips for being admitted or going to the ER in a pandemic, and I have a lupus awareness video, an EDS awareness video. I am so excited about stuff that I'm doing on this channel, guys, so I hope that you'll stick around and that you'll consider subscribing and joining me on this insanely crazy but beautiful journey that I am on, called my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I got most of the updates. I don't even know at this point, guys. Expect future videos, and we'll just expect that I forgot something. Alright, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.